If you are going to put yourself out there as a leftist, it is significantly harder than being anti-SJW. Okay, now I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
Hey, Billy Beerbelly. I'm a lady listener on your podcast. Oh, thank God a woman wrote in. Jesus, I wish you guys would do that more often. Try to balance this out. He goes, I'm a lady listener of your podcast and think your opinions are often really honest and truthful. Why do I sense a fucking uppercut coming? So I was hoping you could give your opinion on something. All right. She said, I just started getting really interested in trans rights, transgender athletes' rights, okay, and have become a major advocate for the lovely people that end up having to fight such a difficult uphill battle. I am definitely convinced that trans people, why does she have like a fucking asterisk next to it, really should be allowed to be the gender they identify as without discrimination. But the issue is still hard for me to grasp, is that of trans athletes competing in professional sports. It seems like it could unfortunately be an unfair advantage for the trans woman, meaning they were born with male genitalia but identify as a woman because of their extra testosterone and bigger build. I am really conflicted on the issue and wonder what you think. There was a while ago, there was a dude who wanted to be a woman, became a woman, and he was a professional tennis player, and he just started crushing it on the female, like, whatever he was ranked as a guy, he was ranked way higher, and, I don't think that that's fair.
Oh, no.
But there's not enough of them to start their own league, so I don't know what you do. Maybe they should start their own...
What? I mean, there's a little bit of misgendering there, but it's 2014, okay? It's 2014. I mean, like I said, half the trans Zoomers in the chat were literally transphobic, had internalized transphobia in 2014. Wait a minute. What is he going to say? What's the counter?
Why don't they start their own, like, NFL or something? Transgender NFL? Is that bad? I don't understand. Like, the women started the WNBA. Why don't they start a trans... Maybe that's the solution.
Oh, God. No, never mind. That's not good. Even though he did kind of nail the whole, like, there aren't that many trans athletes.
You got the I have a dick and always had one and want to continue having one. And then you have the I have a vag, I'm happy with it. You have both those leagues. And then you could have another league. You know, I'm a seeker. That'd be a good name for a team, right? The fucking Omaha Seekers. Why not? And I think the biggest problem with the league was figuring out when to air it so you could get some TV time. No, then you just have the fucking trans...
Pronouns weren't invented in 2014, but yeah, in 2014 I was in middle school using the F slur, and now I'm non-binary, I get it. Not all trans people were once closeted, self-hating Nazi sympathizers. Oof. No. Which is why I didn't say all. I'm using that as an example to describe how normative and how damaging transphobia is. Not to excuse it, except you, regardless of what your background is personally, are narcissistic and wanted to literally, I said, yeah, half. I literally said half. Okay. And you are being annoying and you're doing that thing where you're like, why is your joke not centering my experience? Not very blammo of that person. Not very blammo of me. Dial it back. That's not very blammo of you, my guy.
Transgendered Oprah, start her own fucking network. I mean, it's just fucking sitting there. I think the big problem that a lot of people make is they try to go, when you're doing something that different, is you're so hooked on the mainstream. Like, I want to be accepted the way somebody who isn't transgender is accepted. Like, walking around, that should be the deal. But, like, there's actually something to be said for being, to not being mainstream. I mean, there's a bunch of bands that aren't mainstream that have this
Or the joke reinforcing harmful stereotypes similar to all homophobes are actually gay. Now, we have a wonderful experience here. So, chatters, learn from this, okay? So this person went from cringe. Most trans people don't have a Nazi phase, actually. Okay, which is a joke. And obviously, most trans people don't have a Nazi phase. Clearly. to recognizing that that was a joke, but it's still like, or the joke reinforcing harmful stereotypes similar to all homophobes are actually gay. Now that's a whole different sentence. Not only is this a whole different sentence and not what I said, and you misconstrued what I had to say, you then took it to a completely different, just like, yeah, it's really fucked up that you said you should murder all gay people. Like, it's kind of fucked up. Why are you saying that? No, I didn't say that. You are like out of your fucking mind. You're not a normal human being. Okay? So I'm not going to let that shit slide in here. Okay? You're not a normal person in the way that you're operating. Please stop. Please. Please. Why? Why are you so butthurt? Why are you so upset about something I didn't even say that you are now, adding on to the equation? Let me tell you why. Hasanabi is triggered. No, I'm not. And also, if you're the type of person who's still using triggered jokes in fucking 2022, you would recognize that this is actually a moment that, like, I would be functionally on your side a little bit. You know what I mean? Where I'm saying, like, dial it back to the people that you normally would consider, like, triggered SJWs, lol. Okay? What is happening? The moment that I start reading comments, everybody loses their shit.
Following that make a really good living. I mean, I'm making a great living as a comedian. I don't have a fucking TV show. Never had one. So I guess why you could start your own shit. And then if you start your own shit, you own it. Like Dana White.
People have to engage in a hypothetical conversation in their minds because most of the time they have a preconceived notion of you in their minds that they subconsciously can't believe that they're wrong. So this is a defensive reaction to the realization that you're not a piece of shit. I agree. The Butt Geyser is a brilliant person who just dropped a profoundly insightful take on the minds of the average chatter who fucking loses their shit the very moment that, something that they previously expected is not going their way. So your point was that there aren't enough transgender athletes and you say they cannot have their own league because of that? Maybe because there aren't many transgender athletes because there's no league for them? There are currently 1.4 million trans people in the U.S. alone. Most of them are just not comfortable putting themselves out to compete into straight leagues. What? Yeah, but the solution to that would be to allow them to fucking compete and not make it a gigantic story every single time a trans athlete like literally wins. Winning athletic competitions, and this is going to be shocking for a lot of the chat who has never actually done anything athletic in their entire life. Sorry to fucking say that, especially all the neckbeards that literally write videos about like, trans athletes or whatever. None of those motherfuckers have ever played organized sports in their entire goddamn life, so they don't understand that this is an incredibly complex, multifaceted, or problem solving, I guess, if that's the problem, to become a successful athlete. So reducing it to like transness or reducing it to one thing or the other is kind of silly.
I don't know. That's how I always look at shit. I never look at it like, hey, let's join the thing that already exists. It already exists, so shit is...
I mean, it seems more bad faith when people are trying to force you to find a minority just to exploit on your show or for your content. It seems more offensive if you're only interested in them for your own fan base and content. Yeah, I don't do that anyway. It doesn't matter.
Set in stone. The fuckovers are already in there. And the people getting paid, I mean, you got to spill some blood now to try to fucking change it. Or you could just start your own shit. Right? Like the AFL. Who knows? One day you get so successful, they try to buy you out. I don't know. Anyways, where am I going here? MMA fight.
I mean, I guess his take is still transphobic, but like for 2014, it's pretty fucking woke. You to misgender a trans person and then say they should have their own league, maybe. I don't know. Is that even possible? Like, literally was like, they should have their own league, maybe. But then was like, I don't even know if that's possible. There aren't that many trans athletes out there. How would they even do their own
fighter?
League?
Fallon Fox is an example of a trans woman who is trying to compete professionally. If you want a reference. Oh, yeah. See, now that's the kind of thing. I mean, that is like an unfair advantage. I mean, you're removing. All right.
2014. Let's remember.
The dude's dick.
2014.
But not his shoulders. That is kind of fucked up then, because then it's like a dickless dude is beating the shit out of a woman.
For the record, this is transphobic, like 100%. Okay? But it's also important to recognize that like this thought process that he's going through is straight up what the normative position is and definitely was back then and still is to this day. I don't even think that he has this take now. He probably has like learned more from this, you know what I mean, in the future, because he's never like he doesn't make it like a big part of his fucking commentary to like constantly fucking cry about trans people existing or whatever the fuck like most of these other older comedians do. But most normies literally go through this thought process and go, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, isn't it? I would be interested in his current thoughts. Yeah, I would like to know about his current thoughts as well. But most people, because then this is what I talk about when I talk about like trans issues and whatnot. I don't care. I don't know what circles your chat's in, but even big time libs, etc., are still transphobic. Unfortunately, it's the societal norm to be transphobic. Yeah, this is the common thought process of a person who grew up in Western civilization or a world dominated by American capitalist hegemonic ideals and American gender norms and everything else. And the reason why I say that is not to say like, oh yeah, there's like more understanding towards trans people in other countries, like in the Middle East or whatever, even though it would surprise you. Like Turkey literally has openly trans celebrities and shit. They just think that they're gay, you know what I mean? Not as woke, but have had them for a very long time. But I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like, you know, First Nation people with the three spirit, or no, was it two spirit? And numerous other cultures that have had what you would consider to be trans, especially in 2014. His take is transphobic, yes, but for 2014, it's like the common. Even for 2022, unfortunately, this is the common fucking attitude that like a lot of Normans have when they put even a little bit of thought into this conversation. Okay? Especially because of how rigid our gender norms have been. How we have been conditioned into existing in, how we've been, conditioned into thinking this way about gender. John Oliver, advocate for trans rights as far as 2015. I think 2015 is when I had my mind changed as well. I also became an advocate for trans rights around that time. I just got here, Andes. Maybe around 2014, 2015. Guys, it was 2014 copium. Most people still think like this is 2022. You're just spoiled by this community and how open we are here. Most Normans are still transphobic, unfortunately. Yeah, dude. This shit's crazy. Like, dude, we honestly, we are victim to our own echo chamber in here. It's like successful. It's so goddamn successful that people like fail to comprehend how horrible it is in the outside world, beyond these fucking boundaries, beyond these borders.
Okay, transgender fan. Hey, all right, look at me crossing over here. Hey, Billy, I've been listening to the podcast since I was 16. I'm 22 now and have enjoyed every episode, especially during quarantine. I'm a violinist, sculptor, and a trans man. Look at you. Definition in the next paragraph. Thank you. And have been wanting to write in for a while. After hearing you read the letter a fan sent in about his trans friends attending his wedding, I thought now would be the time. Oh, beautiful. All right, let me do the recap. So this guy was getting married, and not one but two of his friends that he was going to have be groomsmen either had transitioned or were in the process of transitioning. And he was like, am I an asshole if I don't want him to wear a dress? Okay, that was the question.
It's the funniest thing when like people who are trans are asking motherfucking Bill Burr questions like this, which is hilarious because it's like, what the fuck does he know? Like, dude, it is perhaps the worst person to ask questions like this, but I guess that's what makes it content. You know what I mean? It is pretty hilarious.
So me knowing nothing about the subject, that didn't stop me from answering it. That's I believe the previous or 2 episodes ago. All right, so now we're going to actually hear from somebody living the life here. First off, I do want to clarify that by trans man, I mean I transitioned from female to male. Oh, fuck, okay. I didn't get that. I thought trans man meant you went the other way. Okay. In instrument rating, that would be reverse sensing on a VOR for all you pilots out there. In short, I'm a he. In your response to the fan that wrote in, you said that transitioning seems like a massive emotional process, and you were exactly right. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Not bad for a cis white male. When I describe the experience, which I do openly, to create a dialogue for people who are genuinely curious, I often say that transitioning is not an option, but more so the only option for most people like me. Let me ask you this. Before you totally committed, was there any doubt like, okay, I hope, because, I mean, I hope I'm doing the right, I hope I'm getting this right. Because I can't tell you how many times I've misread my feelings. I mean, but the stakes were not that high. You're going all in with the chips, so to speak. Anyway, he goes, imagine you wake up one day with boobs and are expected to wear heels. After the novelty of having 24/7 access to tits wears off, it fucking sucks. Let me read this again. Imagine you wake up one day with boobs and are expected to wear heels. All right, now wait a minute. I thought you transitioned from a woman to a man.
Bro, this broke. Dude, I actually, dude, when I first started like having an open mind or like trying to understand trans issues, it was literally like, for most people, like, I don't know, maybe you're like really young and you just learn from an early age, or maybe you had like you were a product of like a good environment and good upbringing, but like that shit broke my brain too. It was like hard to fucking process and understand. I was like, wait, what? Like I didn't understand like wires would get crossed. You know what I mean? It is confusing. And I think like when you're super far removed from that unlearning stage or learning stage, you kind of forget like how difficult it is to comprehend it. Why does he need heels when he is a he? What do you mean? What? The trans man and trans woman thing also confused me, even though it makes total sense and is natural now. Yeah, it's just something that you learn. It's something that it becomes second nature. Like you completely understand it. Anyway.
I transitioned from female to male. Okay. Says, imagine you wait. Oh, maybe he's putting me in this. I don't know. Imagine you wake up one day with boobs and are expected to wear heels. After the novelty of having 24/7 access to tits wears off, it fucking sucks. Nobody chooses to go through all of that trouble of being alienated from friends and family members on a whim. Well, there you go. You just answered my question. For me, if I wanted to have a future post-high school, I had to make this step, and I have avoided a lot of further mental dissonance thanks to the scientists and surgeons who advocated for trans men.
It's not common enough to be easily understood. That's the right take. That's one part of it. The other part of it is the exact opposite worldview is promoted through every facet of society, because gender is like so deeply tied. Our antiquated understanding of gender being a binary thing and being like totally fucking associated with sex and like totally fucking like tied into sex is a very very rigid and very personal concept that takes a long time to shake and a long time to like comprehend a world outside of that. 2 years IDEO Trans 101, which took like an hour and a half plus question time. It's a lot to process. I used they them to refer to a dog they didn't know the gender of, and the person I was assumed was talking about multiple dogs. No.
Medicine. And yes, I will always trust the opinions of a scientist over a politician. Fair enough. As the wedding scenario goes, I can guarantee his trans grooms were just as conflicted as him. I also came out right before a relative's wedding and was given an ultimatum of, you either lie about your identity if you want to remain a part of this family, or you won't be welcomed back into our lives. That is just fucking... Can you imagine your family saying that to you? I ended up playing violin at their ceremony for free and never getting invited to another family reunion. Wow. That is really fucking sad. I'm sorry that happened to you. Hopefully, Jesus, in the near future, that doesn't happen. How do you disown your own kid? I don't get that. I don't get that. I mean, I draw the line of, hearing my kid leave and then getting charged with at night in covering for a murder. I mean, there are lines.
Why did he go there, dude? What the fuck? I mean, yeah, there's lines. That's a good line.
Yeah, you do some Dateline shit, I mean, you're kind of out on your own. But I'd still visit you when you went to jail, and I would be like, where did I fuck up that made you do something like that? Anyway, personally, if I were asked to be a bridesmaid before coming out as a guy, I would have stepped down because I don't want to be the one guy in a traditional traditionally female role. I'm betting this guy's trans grooms people felt similar. I have to fucking do the math on that. I would have stepped down because I don't want to be the one guy in a tradition.
Bro, it's literally like a logic, like a philosophy 101 like logic question. You know what I mean? It feels like if you don't fully understand what the fuck's going on, especially like it feels like you're doing a logic question.
Traditionally female
like an LSAT
role.
question.
I don't know what that means. I'm betting this guy's trans grooms people felt similar. I hope you guys understood what that meant. I didn't get that one sentence. Okay, and here's where the rant opens up. All right, here we go. Taking the gloves off there. All right, a lot of trans people are really pissed by the false and performative allyship the far left has dumped on us with little work to back their claims up. Yeah, it's a fucking show. That's what I think so much of that liberal social justice fucking horseshit is. It's just for you to put
That's why I'm an enemy, dude.
on a little performance on your social media page, and people can be like, oh, wow, you're an ally. Here's your little rainbow fucking emoji. And then you can just go back to living your life, and you're not getting your hands dirty. It's like those white people that marched with Black Lives Matter as they were live Instagramming themselves. Like, look at me. I have a bandana on. I'm a fucking revolutionary. And then after that, they just went back to their life. Got CrossFit in the morning. We are identifying more as independents because we...
What do you mean called out? Dude, I literally talk about fucking pandering and like aesthetic liberalism nonstop, like all the time.
We've experienced hate from the right and tokenism from the...
He doesn't have a concept of like leftist being something different than like liberalism. That's the problem. He just thinks he's a classic fucking American guy. He thinks like, you know, the more, I don't know, the more liberal you are, the more woke you are, right? You know, you vote for the Democratic Party harder. That's how it works, right? I'm so progressive. I love Nancy Pelosi.
The left. Oh, yeah, you get used. I mean, which is worse? At least, I mean, I know the hate, if it escalates to violence, is bad.
I'm going to be honest, though. When a trans person says far left, that's kind of sussy. I don't know what that was about, but you know, who knows?
At least if somebody's just straight up says how they feel about you, as opposed to just using you. Anyway, I think a lot of your jokes about trans people are actually more about performative cis people. I don't know what cis means, who are using trans issues for votes because they know we are a very vulnerable group. Well, they kind of do that with everybody. I guess that's the only positive way. Politicians always do that. They're always fucking looking for some fucking angle for themselves. Anyway, but not all of them. They're not all bad. There's got to be some good ones in there. Trans people just want to live a normal life, start a family, and not...
No, this is not in 2017. This is recent. This is 2021. He literally called himself cis before. He did. I remember learning what cis meant on the stream 2 years ago.
Not be claimed as a political pawn. I was
in the bit. Yo, he probably doesn't even know what the fuck that means. He said, oh, I'm a cishet white guy. Not bad for a cishet white guy. Probably fucking heard that and literally just repeats it. I say cishet. I think he says cis white male.
My lowest depression before I started hormones and got my chest masculinization procedure. What chest did you go with? Are they good enough that you can pick one out? Because personally speaking, you know, I would go fucking Matthew McConaughey. But here's the thing. You know what's funny is if they actually get it down someday where you could do that, all of these fucking people who are like anti-trans and all of that shit, if they find out that you can actually get a Matthew McConaughey chest and they're looking at their fucking man tits, they might do it. You know? I got the McConaughey. You know?
By the way, that's another fucking instance of like people constantly talking about gender confirmation, like people who are against gender confirmation and their attitudes towards like women getting breast implants and shit like that, which is still gender confirmation. That's gender confirmation surgery. That's what it is. Or, you know, guys that fucking do even steroids to become more jacked. Like, again, That's precisely what it is. That he's nailing it when he talks about the hypocrisy of like anti-trans people, transphobic people, and their probable opinion or probable likelihood of like engaging in any kind of gender confirmation that corresponds to their, you know, sex, a sexual assignment. Is it sex assignment at birth? I don't know how to fucking say that.
You know, right before they fucking put the fucking gas on your face, you have headphones, and the last thing you hear is Matthew McConaughey going, all right, all right, all right. And you wake up with a chiseled tan chest. That'd be fucking hilarious if I did that as a redhead and my chest didn't match the whiteness of my head. Then I have to go reverse Michael Jackson, you know, and do a
wild that like he's not, you know, making jokes about trans people, doesn't even have like the full breadth of knowledge that demands such a complicated subject for someone like this, and yet is able to not do the attack helicopter joke that everyone does all the time. That's crazy.
A reverse bleaching. Anyway, let's not make this about you, Bill. Anyway, he says, I haven't left the house in weeks. I hadn't left the house in weeks and nearly dropped out of school. Since transitioning, I'm happy, back on stage, volunteering, writing music. That's great. Teaching violin students, running my small business. There you go. Don't work for somebody else. And I have met someone special. Oh, look at you. I know from an outside perspective, being trans seems crazy. If you knew the thunder and lightning between my fucking ears, I don't think anybody's crazy. I think it's fucking crazy to go through life and not think that you're kind of fucking nuts yourself. You know, walking around thinking you have it all figured out. I think that that's fucking crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you know, like shit freaks me out without a doubt. I'm not saying this shit, but I will tell you when Bruce became Caitlyn, there was definitely, you know, a what the fuck moment. Now I'm used to it. But what was weird about that was if you were like me, you weren't for some reason allowed to have that what the fuck moment. Which is one of those things that the left is like psychotic with. It's like you got to let everybody kind of go through their emotions as long as they're not hurting anybody. You're processing it. That's all, right? So anyway, this person says, I felt the same way until I realized I would always be an angry.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Don't get mad at him, dude. What do you mean? He's fucking a million years old talking about fucking his own personal experience and growth. The thing is, like, people who say, like, letting people go through the motions doesn't mean tolerating bigotry, Dumbo. Why? Why did you ascribe that to him? Like, why did you immediately fucking jump to that? This stuff is complicated for people, okay? As long as someone is not, like, literally dropping fucking statistics because they've, like, looked in to anti-trans research and talking points that they're repeating to you, like, the assumption that someone is, like, hatefully transphobic towards you is one, an understandable one. If you're a trans person, like, obviously you think everyone's transphobic because a lot of people are transphobic, and also you get that hatred all day, every day from everyone around you. So I get that. But if you're like a fucking cis leftist or whatever, and you're just like freaking out on behalf of trans people, like, shut the fuck up, dumbass. You yourself were probably transphobic too. I mean, I even say that to trans people in my chat. Like, I'm like, chill. Sometimes when I'm making an argument about trans existence, actually, in a lot of times I'm making an argument about trans existence, I'm not making it for trans people to feel good. I'm making it for cis people to understand, specifically bigoted cis people. Because, like, those are the people whose opinions need to be changed on this. I don't know, Ethan yelled at a random gay fan is different than just stating an opinion. It was horrible to watch. Yeah, and he apologized for it, and he even apparently talked to the fucking gay fan who's, like, still a fan. This is... The Ethan thing strikes me as the same as, like, me fucking yelling at the... were you ever transphobic before you understood it fully? Yes, I was. If you have ever encountered any of my haters in the wild, they will routinely fucking show old transphobic jokes that I've tried to, like, make as jokes, because, you know, you try to be edgy when you have no fucking humor about concepts you don't understand all the time, as though it was like yesterday when it was like fucking 2013. But, you know, it's growth. It's a normal part of being a human being. hard to also overstate how genuinely impossible it was to understand this stuff if you grew up in a community where it wasn't accessible and Tumblr wasn't on your radar or anything like that. Yeah. I mean, look, I've told you this all. I always talk about this, you know. Everyone, yeah. Catboy Collector is the fucking is the chatter who was trans, who I fucking yelled at, and like famously they clipped that and they try to use that all the time to say like Hasan is transphobic, Hasan is transphobic. Of course, Catboy Collector is back in the community, obviously. Like they literally openly admitted, you know, I was being aggressive, and I unbanned them. Motherfuckers who straight up still will use that, me banning this person and saying I hope you fucking have a miserable existence or whatever the fuck in a heated moment, as like Hasan is being transphobic. By the way, I didn't even know that this was a trans chatter. What were you gonna say about the Ethan thing? Oh yeah, you know, when you know someone is fucking what do you call it? When you know someone is you're not transphobic King Hassel. Thank you, Catboy Collector. When you know someone is you know trying to be fucking nice and trying to be good and trying to be fucking a positive influence and like learning, you gotta take like a little bit of fucking, you know, you gotta be charitable to them. You can't automatically assume that they're just like every other fucking piece of shit on the internet who has personally tried to harm you and say awful things to you. You know, it's unfortunately like a huge blind spot. And for the record, sometimes your phrasing is really whack, but if you use your critical thought for a moment, you can tell you're a strong advocate for our rights. So, you know, you gotta fucking dial it back, especially when, like, you know, he straight up apologized. He said he was sorry. He understood. Well, like, he talked to people. He understood. He immediately called his gay viewers sensitive and only apologized after losing subs. That's not even true. So you're fucking lying there. He apologized literally the night of on Twitter, like immediately after the stream. No. So why did you do that? Why did you just do that? You're supposed to be fucking leftist, right? Sometimes I really do think that people are like they just think they're leftists or something. I don't know. Ethan thing was so annoying because their chat and caller were doing the indignant holier than thou thing where they say, "Why don't you hire X person? You must hire X people." So yeah, they got tilted, but we know they aren't actually homophobic. I mean, yeah, Ethan is still learning a lot, and you know, says things from time to time that can come across as cringe or whatever. Hello, y'all talking about me? Yes, we are, but not anymore. You haven't seen the following episode, even after the apology. The episode was worse. Same type of dismissiveness, calling people overwoke, etc. I know it's a good dude, and eventually he'll get it. I think like a lot of people have to understand that what a lot of people have to understand, and I mean like Ethan and everyone else, is that if you want to be a fucking leftist, and if you are going to put yourself out there as a leftist, it is significantly harder than being anti-SJW, okay? You're going to get ass fucked regularly. You're going to get brutalized regularly. People are just straight up going to constantly fucking... People who are on your side are constantly going to second guess you. They're constantly going to look for other like nefarious purpose behind the things that you say. And you just have to unconditionally put your fucking head down through all of that brutalization, through all of that fucking like little, you know, picking apart every little thing that you say and the uncharitable fucking attitude. And you're going to apologize and you're going to fucking move on. You're going to say, yes, it sucks, but it's just the truth. I do it every day. I do it all the fucking time. You just have to keep kicking, you know? There's nothing you can do about it. It's just a really, really, really fucking annoying attitude that we have, perfectionist attitude that we have. I saw some parts of Ethan's apology, I think, that... So I'm talking specifically about complaining about the woke mob reminds me of the anti-SJW rhetoric of the Gamergate era, and I'm worried that was coming back. No, that's not coming back, but it's the truth. Like, there is a fucking truth to the woke mob, okay? Obviously, if you have like firm beliefs in a thing, even if that thing is not your own specific marginalization, but if you have firmly held beliefs about like trans rights or about like civil liberties for all marginalized people, if you want to like uplift the working class, even if people shit on you, you just got to suck it up and be like, yeah, fuck it, you know? As Ethan said, if you think Ethan's your enemy, then you have no allies, right? Yeah, I mean, exactly. Being a leftist on the internet sounds like such a pain in the ass. I don't know how anyone can think you're a fake leftist grifter. Yeah, That's what I laugh about all the time. Whenever people are like, dude, you're such a fucking fake, phony leftist grifter. It's like, dude, you know how easy it is to just like be fucking transphobic? Like, you just have like an automatic, first of all, most people are transphobic. You have an automatic audience. You could just literally point to everything and be like, look how crazy things are, right? And everyone will be like, thank you. You were brilliant. What an incredibly insightful take from you. Like, it's the default position. It's so easy to fucking, put your back to the default position and act like you're doing common sense. Yeah, just fucking literally just be like, bathrooms. Fucked up. You don't even have to say anything. They just have to like assume you're transphobic, and then they'll be like, this guy's got it. He's got it good. Also, he was not killing people over work. A journalist that has been on the show before said that he had purposely cultivated an LGBT audience just to shit all over them. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, everybody needs to chill the fuck out. Be normal. Be normal. All of you are little degenerate freaks. You know that? And I mean this in a loving way. You know that. You know that you're fucking got some bad thoughts in there, okay? Every now and then you like bad things. You all have your problematic faves, whatever. No one is perfect. Shut the fuck up. Stop holding people to values that literally you yourself would never be able to meet. You don't like a content creator's politics, but they aren't consistently spreading hateful shit. Just stop watching them. You don't have to try to change them. Don't speak for yourself. Yeah, well, I say this all the time too. Listen. We all have privileged blind spots. Don't make me do that fucking privileged blind spot conversation again. There's an intersectionality of privilege. We all have privileged blind spots, whether we recognize it or not. The entire purpose is to like recognize your privileged blind spots and work against them, okay? And try to not be a fucking douchebag to those who are marginalized, to those who are less fortunate than you, okay? All you can do is try your hardest. And if you don't have any privileged blind spots, okay, as a consequence of like growing up in a fucking racist, homophobic, white supremacist, bigoted, misogynistic, patriarchal society, then you're a sheltered bitch. And you're fucking boring. You're boring, you're annoying, and you're a sheltered fucking bitch. And you can't shut the fuck up about how lucky you were to have been born woke. So shut the fuck up. You're boring. Okay? And also probably a liar, but definitely if you were really being honest, then you're fucking boring. It's so annoying whenever people just say that, like, I was never racist or homophobic. It's like, yeah, well, you were something else. Okay? And if you weren't something else, if you had none of that, then you were sheltered. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Ultimately, you got to be, as Michael Brooks always used to say, be kind to people and be kind to individuals and be ruthless to institutions. But also on top of that, if someone is engaging you in a genuine manner and is trying to be understanding and is trying to be empathetic and is otherwise empathetic, if they've not shown you that they are truly like a bad actor, that they're trying to hurt you, they're going to hurt your friends, then there's no reason to make that assumption. There's no reason to operate under the assumption. That's like a terrible assumption to have. And it also gets in the way of building larger coalitions. How much caffeine do you drink a day? Just curious. A lot.
Sad person if I had stayed in the closet. I started listening to your podcast the same month I came out back in 2017 and have not been offended by the jokes about trans people. Contrary to what the far left or right wants you to think, trans folk have a pretty thick skin and we're no strangers to having to advocate for our rights. I've been doing a lot of work on undoing the anger I built up over my teenage years, and listening to your show has given me laughs when I needed them the most. Thanks, and go fuck yourself. Wasn't that great? Look at me, huh?
Listen, the biggest reason why I'm an advocate for trans rights is because they're pretty good at posting, okay? I'll be honest with you. If you're a good poster, I will ride or die with you, okay? And a lot of trans people are mostly a product of their environment, but they got a lot of fucking disturbed takes, and therefore they're incredible at posting, okay? Fucked up, but it's true. Unless you're a centrist, I don't understand what's going on there. There are some like stock them neoliberal trans people out there that are just like, how did this happen? I don't even understand.
I'm going to make that whole fucking thing about me. You know, the appeal of me is just really amazing. And you guys, I just want to say, as a podcast justice warrior, all right, so if anybody is listening to this and your kid is gay and they came out and you disowned them, can you not do that to them? That's such a fucking horrible, horrible thing to do to somebody. It really is. It really is. It's like, just try to be,
What do you think of the line that trans activists are actually the ones holding trans people back? Wasn't said by the way. What? Trans activists are actually the one holding trans people back? What does that mean? I mean, they could go either way depending on who's talking about it. Because there's like, the unfortunate problem is like, I've said this before, like, I said this yesterday actually, like, let trans people be cringe. You know what I mean? Like, trans people are allowed to be cringe just like everyone else is allowed to be fucking cringe, okay? Like, yeah, there's some trans activists out there that are cringe as fuck. Trans people say trans people are overtly queer and don't conform or putting back trans rights. What? But, that doesn't mean that you can fucking use that against, like, the entirety of trans people. And ultimately, I'm willing to bet that person, like, trans activists are still probably doing a fuckload more than any number of people that are just, like, sitting on the sidelines fucking criticizing them. So, shut the fuck up. And they're trans. So, automatically, they're already fighting for that.